Thanks to the Sunshine Sound Quartet for that wonderful music. And you're going to be getting more of this entertainment throughout the day of people that have come to us and said, I want to be a part of it. And it's great entertainment, so you're going to be enjoying this. Melissa, we have a little bit of time here with this segment, and I think people need to know as far as this economic times are rough, okay? And everybody's having to do it, but I think what it has done to funding, state and national funding for places like the Key has just been, it's horrific. What it does to a facility like this, and how the Key Training Center still is like one of the best in the nation to do this. But what you guys are going through to make this happen.
Yeah, this year was really hard. Of course, I think in all different kinds of government funding that received government funding were hit.
Yeah.
But ours was,
that was wonderful. Sorry,
that's our
didn't mean to interrupt you.
Donation. But it really has been hit hard. And this around March or April, we got a unannounced within a day notice from the governor, an executive order that cut us 15%.
Yeah.
And see, the people in Tallahassee go, okay, 15%, you know, but what that really meant to us here at Citrus County was $66,000 was immediately cut.
Yeah.
And they were going to do that for the next 3 months to address a deficit, according to Agency for Persons with Disabilities, that we receive our funding from. So that was significant.
Sure.
We had to immediately go into the mode of, we had to do some layoffs. We had to close our garden center that we've been operating for over 20 years. We had to make a lot of hard decisions. But what's amazing out of that story is, you know, we went to the Citrus County Chronicle, communicated that. We communicated our story through our television station, and asking people to please call their legislatures. Within 2 weeks, which we did not think would happen, the governor changed his mind.
And Melissa, to the credit of all of you guys at the Key, and I'm on the board too, and the position that the board took on that was, at no time was the care, the facilities for what is given out here, at no time was that damaged at all. That was the highest priority, and it was amazing to see you guys on that level. You cut everything except what you give to those people.
For the care for our individuals.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. I mean, about 70 to 75% funding for the Key comes from government. But there is so much more that, as you know, being a board member, we go over and beyond.
Yeah.
You know, there's a time at the end of the year when a parent that has a child here might run out of government funding for the services that they're receiving. Now, most agencies would go, I'm sorry, but your child can only come 2 days a week because you don't have enough funding for 5. We're not going to do that.
Never have.
Those individuals are going to continue to come 5 days a week, and we're going to provide what they need.
Right.
And that's what we're all about.
And I think that's the story that people who are watching today, I think you'll get if you watch this, and I think you will be moved to make those phone calls, because you will see why this is an extremely unique facility. People come from all over so that their family members and those people that are developmentally disabled, wow, to be a part of the Key Training Center is just the best place that they can be.
And it's so amazing. Hopefully, for those that are watching today, did receive our direct mail campaign, that there's a story in there. And it wasn't from us this year. We had the parents that receive the benefit of their child coming here under a scholarship, and what it really meant to them. You know, if you don't have a child that's developmentally disabled or have a relationship, you don't know how critical it is for that individual to come here to the Key Training Center and receive that variety of education opportunities for them, vocational. And it's amazing to see when someone starts here and after being with us 5 years or so forth, they just blossom.
Oh, yeah.
They just become their own.
And so does the family.
Yep.
I think it's not just for the men and the women that are here, but what this does to families, and what this does to everybody who is watching this person. And you take somebody who, like, just even 5 or 10 years ago might have been warehoused, might have been said, oh, we're just going to put them over there, and all of a sudden, wow, they're our best friends. They're great.
Yep.
Really.
Now, as far as for the funding that has taken place, July 1st, we did get a 4% cut. We were somewhat prepared for that because due to what the governor did in early April or May. So we're not going to have to we're not going to have to do anything else. Of course, we don't know what's going to happen. I'm sure they're going to try to cut in different ways. So we'll be sure to try to communicate with our donors and supporters, you know, because it is so critical for them to call our legislatures or their local leaders and letting them know how important a place like the Key Training Center is to their community, because we did make a miracle.
Yes.
They did not think the governor would do what he did.
Right, and it was amazing. And there again, I think we need to thank Citrus County and thank the people that today are watching us and saying, I want to be a part, and they come through. They come through us all the time.
When you think about this week, it's amazing how so many people are involved to make this week happen. From the auction to today, to the donors, to the businesses. Citrus County is fabulous.
Right, okay. We are going to now have a video that's going to show us a little bit more about what goes on a day-to-day basis at one of the workshops.
This would be during our day training program. We have a program called Imagination Workshop. You don't want to miss this. Okay.